Thank you for joining us. We're at Gardens Wellness Center today with Amr Moselhy. He's with us from Functional Evaluation Testing of Florida, in which he comes in and sees some of our patients and gives us some answers. What kind of feedback are you giving us, and how do you come to the conclusions?
We are a diagnostic company. We have our own equipment and software, and we test the patient to measure their functional abilities, and then the patient go through a series of tests, and then the reports get generated through our processing department. Everything is computerized and 100% objective to measure the patient abilities, daily abilities, their function, their impairment, muscle assessment, and range of motions.
What is the typical patient like? What are they suffering from?
Any patient with musculoskeletal injuries, now with all the changes in the medical world, there is much need for objective documentations and evidence-based medicine. So since everything we do is computerized, any patient suffer from any musculoskeletal injury, even pain, because as we know, pain is a subjective experience. To measure the pain now, you measure the function. So decrease pain equal improve pain equal improve function.
Is this something that people can come to your office to receive, or you go to doctors' offices to consult?
No, we are a transmobile company. We have our equipment and a transmobile team, meaning we go to the doctor's office and we test their patients there. It's only half an hour test. We do this just for the convenience of the patient, so we will go anywhere. We do the setup in a regular exam room.
Very nice. So what kind of feedback does the doctor get when the results come back?
The doctor receives the reports in about 5 to 7 days. It's a very comprehensive report, show all the functional losses for the patient. It's all comparative to population norm, so that's where the doctor can create a baseline where his patient at, and then in a 6 weeks to 2 months, he can test the patient again and show the difference. So this will be an objective way to track the patient progress. If the patient, getting better, did they hit a plateau? Did they sustain an injury? So the doctor always can see objectively if the patient getting any better.
And then they can follow up with physical therapy, if they need TENS unit to make a muscle stronger, that kind of thing?
Absolutely, because you show all the muscle assessment, you show the range of motions, impairment rating, finger, hand, bench, and grip. The doctor can utilize the test to determine exactly where the muscle weakness is, and they can direct their therapy based on this.
Very good. So a doctor would then call you to get you in to see some of their patients, as we did, and get answers when a person becomes stagnant in their care.
Yes, absolutely. The offices we work with, ideally, for all their patients, you create a baseline, and then the doctor will integrate our program in their offices. So we will come there to their offices, and we don't charge the offices anything. It's we try to be convenient to the doctor. Come there, test his patients, leave. We send doctors to the doctor's office, all certified doctors to perform this test in his office.
Tell me about the equipment that you use and how superior it is to today's industry.
The company been in business since 2001, and it go through phases from 2001 until today. So we always make sure we're on top of the technology. We have top of the line equipment and software. We have patent on our software. We create the software. Actually, we're the only people in the world can measure the function in a comprehensive way, the way we do it. So from the equipment point of view, we have the top of the line equipment for muscle testing and range of motion. And in the software, we always working to update all our software to fulfill every state requirement or federal requirement for the numbers we use, because we are compliant with the AMA guidelines.
When would someone order a functional evaluation?
Every patient with a musculoskeletal injury should get a functional evaluations. Starting around 2008, the word function has been added to every medical textbook. This is the way to measure pain, because as we said before, pain is subjective. So the way we track pain is to track the function and how it affects their body. So everyone with a musculoskeletal injury will be eligible for functional evaluation. Also, even patients they are been treating with doctors for a while, they still need a baseline at one point to compare to. So if they don't have to be a new patient, it can be a patient been treating with a doctor for a while, but we still need to create a baseline for them and track their therapy.
Is this something that a patient could use to fight a lawsuit to prove disability or anything like that?
Absolutely. This test is legally defensible. We work under Dubrat law, which means that we have under 3% margin of error. In other words, if you have the same patient and we have two different sets of equipments, two different technologies performing the test, they will come with the same results with 3% difference. That's why it's legally defensible. It's 100% objective.
So if a person did want to use you on a private level for a lawsuit or disability purpose, do they have to go through their primary care physician, or could they reach out to you themselves?
No, they have to go through their primary care physician or their doctor, their chiropractor, their pain management doctor, physiatrist, ortho. Any doctor can order the test. It's just like an MRI. It's a diagnostic study. The doctor will order it for them.
So they could even come in here to Gardens Wellness Center and see Dr. Bill Rice, and you guys could come in and treat them here.
Absolutely. We just tested a few patients for Dr. Rice last week, and actually I'm here today to give him the report for those patients.
Wonderful. So tell us what your qualifications are in this company.
Actually, I'm the medical science liaison for the company and the national marketing director. As a company, we based in New York since 2001. We are in 6 states now, New York, Connecticut, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and we moved to Florida about 5 months ago. We are looking to expand to another 20 states in the next couple years. We perform over 1 million tests as of last year, and we see that we have 19 different protocols which cover any single injury or multiple injuries.
Is the research on your technology backed by medical doctors and science?
Yes, in 2001 when we started this and we developed all the software and the protocols we have a committee of neurologists, chiropractors. All this went through all the medical research. We have everything to back that what we do is medically necessary. We have all the references from all the textbooks. And currently we have a medical board where we have 2 neurologists and a chiropractor sit on our board.
That's very impressive.
Thank you.
Sounds like a great business to be in.
Yes, definitely. And we are excited that with the rate we grow, we're excited to fulfill a need. We're excited to provide everyone with the objective documentation needed for both sides, because we are the tiebreaker. We can determine where exactly the patient functional ability is at objectively without taking any side. We are a third-party, no-bias company. We just generate the best objective functional report in the world.
Wonderfully said.
Thank you very much.
Where can our viewers find more information about your company online?
You can visit our website at www.nationalfe.com, or you can give us a call in our hotline 1-855-872-2711. And you will be able to reach us there.
That's wonderful. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
I look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Thank you very much.
That concludes our segment today. Thank you for joining us at Gardens Wellness Center. I'm Cheryl Martin.